Wandering Mike's crew. How are you? Hi, dude.
Cheers, friend.
Oh, cheers. Hey, I have water today. It's hotter than heck here, as everybody knows.
I'm drinking LaCroix, so I'm living on the edge over here.
Hey, that's a little bit better than regular water. Did you see the temperature in Oregon?
No.
Do you know that people are dying? It's so hot.
Ugh.
Yeah, when I lived in Oregon, I kind of feel for them because really it was when it got, and I'm just joking, but when it got 80 degrees, everybody thought the world was coming to an end because a lot of the apartments and stuff don't have air conditioning units.
No, because they always get that coastal breeze. And
the breeze is amazing. Are you kidding? So because of that, I can't believe that they're like, 90, 100, 110, 105, I think it is. Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. Seattle and them are having a huge heat wave and, of course, now fire danger, so all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, it's hot here. It's a little humid today. I worked from home today. It's our last day of working at home. So it was like, woo, it was a little hot, little air conditioning. So, of course, the very first person that came into our room is Janice. Hey, Janice. She's excited. She actually has her notepad down and was going to write notes about stuff. So she loves her Vitamix.
Good. So she's going to learn some stuff today.
Yeah, she is. She already asked me for a couple of the recipes, so it's funny.
Come on. Yeah, you're her daughter. You're the Vitamix Pro.
I charge for this kind of information.
Even your mother?
Yeah, I got in some place I got $95 a machine if I sold it. Come on. No, it's not 95. It was like, I think the most you got, and this was years and years and years ago. If we were at a military base, I think we got like 70. So like $50 to $70 per machine.
That's pretty good. We would sell a lot of them at the exchange.
I broke a record and sold, I think it was 26 at the 32nd Street. Wow. That was a payday. And then, of course, the tax man comes.
70.
So, you guys, we're going to do a new segment here. This is not about Vitamix. We are not selling Vitamix. We're not. I mean, I guess we could say we love our Vitamix. But we're trying new segments of how do they do that? And a lot of people have asked me throughout the years that they use their Vitamix for only smoothies. I mean, that's really kind of what it's known for, right? Breaking down the fibers of your vegetables and fruits so you get all the vitamins and stuff. Look at me. I'm trying to remember everything. And, it's funny because then I say, well, did you try sherbet? Or did you try sherbet? Did you try mock ice creams? Did you try any of that stuff? They're like, no, I've never tried that. Really? This is like no sugar, you make vegetable ice cream. I mean, come on, that's crazy. Yeah. Have you done soup in yours yet?
I have.
What'd you make?
Well, I did the tortilla soup that they do as the demo. Because that's what they always do. Yeah. But so when I talked about this earlier with my Instapot, I make cream of broccoli soup. Well, not cream of broccoli. There's no cream in it. I add a potato to make it creamy so that it thickens it up. But then I use my Vitamix to blend it.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's the tortilla soup. First of all, Vitamix was so smart by coming up with that one because it's amazing. I actually was going to maybe do it today, but I think we'll just stick to the ice creams and the mock ice creams and stuff. But if you guys, in the comments, I do read the comments afterward from different shows and different pages right now. You might not see all the questions, but I will see them and I'll be able to answer them. If you want to know the recipe for the soup or know how to do it, I know how to do it. It's easy. So we can do that. But today, I think what we're going to do is we're going to show everybody how to make a couple ice creams. I'm on my own journey. I know Deanne's on her own journey. We like to lose weight. we like
to gain weight. We like to lose weight.
We like to gain it on the weekends and then feel really bad and then lose it again on Monday. But we're gonna go with some low sugar, no sugar, kind of recipes. I do have agave, and we'll talk about that when I'm making it. I don't eat agave anymore. I don't eat sugar, refined sugar like that. And so I personally won't put anything in these that I make at home. It's just the natural flavors. We also have French vanilla creamer, which I actually use the sugar-free creamer if I want to do it. So those are things that you guys can totally change and do what you want to do with them. So,
and the thing to remember too, with a lot of the smoothies or ice creams and stuff is that if you're using a banana base, that's sweet. It's really sweet.
Correct. And the banana make it creamy.
You don't need a lot of it.
Right. So Kelly's in the house. Hey, Kelly, stay there for a second. I want to show you something. Can you see this, Kelly? It's the belt. So it's a kind of an inside story or inside thing that, we're representing, or we're, making sure she knew that I had the belt there. I bought it from her show. So
very cool.
All right, let's get started. You want to get started? I got all my camera stuff ready. We're going to go ahead, and Deanne's going to sit there and just ask some questions and talk. Here's my Vitamix, everybody. And we're kind of in the 4th of July mode. So I went ahead and decorated a little bit for you. So Deanne, you want to start with something easy?
Yeah.
Let's start with something easy. So why don't we do a banana freeze? So most people have bananas. Yeah. And if your bananas are going bad, this is the time to use them.
Please do not throw bananas away.
Yes.
First of all, you can make banana bread out of them. But second of all, you always can make nice cream. Yeah. Always.
It's one of those where who cares if it's brown? It makes it even sweeter.
Bananas have like a 2-day window where they're good, and then they just go in the freezer.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get us a little close-ups and stuff. So as everybody knows, I used to work for Vitamix for many years. Actually, that's only 2 years. I don't know why I said many years. It felt like many years. And we weren't able to break from the norm, meaning we had to tell you from a script how to use your Vitamix. But when people weren't around and it was lunchtime, we used to make stuff all the time. So some of these recipes are what we made up as we were doing them. So, but let's do a banana freeze really quick. So let's get a little bit of ice. I think it's in my freezer still. Hold on.
So Stephanie, while you're grabbing that.
Yeah.
So did you know that the largest worldwide consumption of ice cream is in the US?
The largest what?
Consumption of ice cream is in the United States.
No way.
They say on average that a person consumes 48 pints of ice cream a year. I don't think I am in that average.
I don't think that's average at all. So that's just uncalled for.
I mean, they say
all right, let's put some ice in here. Pardon me?
They say 90% of the households eat ice cream on a regular basis. But
oh, wow. All right, so this is going to get a little loud, but we just want to show everybody what we can do here. Banana. Yes, the Vitamix. I'm going to go into a close shot here so you guys can still hear me. Do not eat your banana peel. It is not allowed. Yeah, it does not digest. So don't. No. So we're going to put one banana in our Vitamix. I already put a little bit of ice in there. We're going to make a green banana ice cream today. So the stems, everything of your spinach. We only need a little bit, just a little bit. See, a little bit, boom. And then for this one, I'm going to add a tiny, tiny bit of our vanilla creamer. Just a tiny bit. I want a little bit of liquid down below.
I like how you said to use just a little spinach, because a lot of spinach makes a brown smoothie and nothing good about that.
Correct. I mean, you can't go overboard when it comes to flavor or taste, but you can definitely go when it starts to look weird. Put your lid on. We're going to go ahead. No agave on this one. We're not going to use the agave today. If you guys have any questions about your Vitamix, we're really just kind of showing you how to make ice cream and stuff like that. I'm just not going to go through all the, hey, it goes 250 miles an hour, 228, blah, blah, blah. You guys can look that stuff up. So, camper. All right, we're going to do this. It's going to get a little loud. We're going to do it for about 45 seconds, you guys. Always start on low, ramp it all the way up, take it to high. I'm going to add a tiny bit more ice because my ice is melting.
And I will mention, and I'm sure you would have mentioned it at some point, if you use frozen bananas, you don't get ice.
Sorry, I can't hear you. It's really loud in my house. All right, let's ramp it back up. That's the sound you want to hear. Always ramp your machine down, all the way from 1 back down. So this is the easiest fat-free, because I put in fat-free ice. I'm going to take a bite. The best banana ice cream. Now, I guess everybody's going to tell me this is not ice cream.
We've lost your close.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it in a second. This is not ice cream. We get it. This is ice-based like sherbet. Okay. Looks like Deanne's frozen. So let's go over here really quick. There we go. So ice-based sherbet. Okay. So no, you cannot put it. Hi, Jules. Jules is in Texas. Hi, Texas. And then D said, sorry, D, what did you say? Exactly. This is ice-based, you guys. So you can't put it in your refrigerator or in your freezer and think that you can go later with a spoon. You got to eat it all like right now, okay? So that's just not going to happen. But let's go ahead and, hi, D. Nope, D's still frozen, you guys. So banana and spinach ice cream or faux ice cream. Put it in our little cup here. Make a little extra. Wish somebody else was here to eat this, but my camera person is out of town. So that's not good. Banana, spinach, ice cream. Yum! Deanne, are you back yet? I can't do this by myself.
I know.
There she is. There we go. Look at that.
I got lost.
Look at that.
That looks amazing.
Are you still there now? I know. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
This is really good, you guys.
Great.
So this one right here is the easiest thing you can make in your Vitamix. If you've never made dessert before, banana, spinach, ice, and a tiny bit of cream. Some of my friends use almond milk. Some of my friends use oat milk. Whatever you guys want to use, all power to you. So Deanne, do a couple facts really quick while I go clean this.
Yeah. One of the things I was saying is, and we probably got cut off, is if you use frozen bananas, you really don't need to use the ice. So that's another benefit of the frozen banana. And then it gets less watered down as well. Hey, Stephanie, can you hear me?
What?
What's the most unusual ice cream flavor?
What?
What is the most unusual ice cream flavor?
French vanilla.
No. Hot dog flavored ice cream that was created in Arizona.
I don't know. What is it?
I just told you, hot dog flavored ice cream.
That's disgusting. I thought you were joking.
No, hot dog flavored, that's the most unusual. I would not do that. Disgusting.
That's gross. All right, let's move on because I want to make sure everybody gets all these recipes and stuff. And yeah, Janice just says yuck also. So you guys, there's a recipe that I found that it looks like it's only on our demonstration forms that I used to do. I looked in the books. I don't see it anywhere. So this one you guys might want to write down if you have a Vitamix and you want to make something. So we're going to make a mock pistachio ice cream. One of the demonstrators taught me how to do this. And I was like, wait, what? You do what with an avocado? I'm going to make it for you guys. I had it today because I had to try all these things. I was like, oh, okay. I think I ate the whole container, so you guys know. So we need half an avocado. I did cut one earlier because I did tell you I made this already. So another thing, you guys, this peel cannot go in the Vitamix, okay? It's one of those things where if it's bumpy, you can't eat it in your Vitamix. If it's smooth, you can eat it in your Vitamix. So cantaloupe, watermelon, things like that. Popular, what was it? Somebody was asking me about pineapple the other day. If you look it up, pineapple can actually go in your Vitamix, skin and all. Oh, so yeah. It does have good vitamins and stuff in the skin itself. However, I tried it and it gets kind of stringy. Mm-hmm. So you can't really, eat a lot of it because it'll just get kind of caught in your teeth and stuff. So yeah, no, it's not a good thing. Jules, Jules, if you were here, you could have taste tested everything. Geez, I have nobody here and I have to just throw the stuff away. But it's non-fat, so I don't care. Half an avocado. We're going to do a little bit more of that French vanilla. Like I said, my house, I usually have the non-fat. This one, I don't have the non-fat. Just enough to cover your blade. That's usually the rule of thumb if you guys want to know. We're going to do a handful of spinach again. So remember, this is a mock pistachio. Obviously, the green is used for the color. And the stems, you don't take the stems off. Why? Because they're good for you. This is the only time I'm going to use a tiny bit of agave, you guys. That's only because the flavor on it, you need it a tiny bit sweet. There's other things you can use. We tell people you can use honey if you want to. You can use dates. Dates are wonderful. My mom and I had a conversation today about dates. Dates are amazing. If you want to use those for sweetness, that's the way to go. And then we're going to do some ice, of course. What?
I used to make date paste when I was on the Whole30 with the Vitamix. So you soak the dates overnight, and then you blend them, and it makes like a very, very smooth paste.
Really?
And then I would put that in my coffee instead of sugar.
Wow. Have you ever made coffee in your Vitamix? Iced coffee?
That's why, remember I told you it was all dirty? I made bulletproof coffee for a long time.
Bulletproof coffee is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
So the ice is melting. The ice is melting pretty quick, but I think we should be fine. Once again, you guys, all ice creams, all kind of sorbets, things like that, take only about 45 seconds in your Vitamix because it goes 250 miles an hour, blah, blah, blah. I'm not a demonstrator anymore, and they're not paying me, so I'm not going to go into more of it. So we're going to start on one always. Turn it on. Ramp it up. 45 seconds. So that sound is not a bad sound. I think we talked about this, you guys. That sound means that it's doing its job. So if you were to look at any kind of sorbet that you're making, do you see the 4 little humps? That means you did it right. That means you did it right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and, oh, I need any ice cream maker. One. So even the color makes it look like pistachio ice cream.
Now, could you add pistachio extract to that?
Oh my gosh, yes. You could add almond extract if you wanted to. So here's, let's go with a close up here.
That is nice. And
you could eat this all day.
And it's creamy because of that avocado.
Correct. And you don't taste the avocado. The avocado doesn't have a flavor. So. All right.
I wish we had taste-o-vision.
I know. Can you guys smell this even? It smells like, no joke. It smells like pistachios. And I don't understand why.
Yeah, there's nothing in there that.
No, you're talking creamer, avocado, and spinach. I don't get it. I don't get it. So Janice says she leaves her Vitamix on the counter at all times. Okay, one of the things that we used to tell everybody is if you put your Vitamix away, you're not going to use it.
No.
So if you keep it on the counter and you look at it every day, hopefully guilt will get you and you'll go ahead and you'll use your Vitamix. So just kidding. But
I've got my money worth.
Yeah. So this one was excellent. This is your mock pistachio ice cream, you guys. This one, feed it to your kids, give it to them every day, all day. This is what they'll ask for, and you don't have to worry about the sweets. You don't have to worry about the price, first of all, because what was that? A handful of spinach out of a bag and half an avocado.
I mean, it's all healthy stuff. It's good.
Right, and it's all good for you. So why don't you give them some more facts? I'm going to rinse this out one more time, and we got one more thing to go.
Yeah, so Hawaii has, speaking of things that taste like something else, Hawaii has something called an ice cream bean fruit, and it tastes like vanilla ice cream. So when I go to Hawaii, I'm going to try to find this fruit. And since we're coming up on July, July has been deemed National Ice Cream Month. So everybody go out and get some ice cream this month. This is the time to do it. Plus, it's really hot out, so it would be very refreshing. And then the last thing, they say, on average, an ice cream cone can be finished off in 50 licks. So it's kind of like the Tootsie Roll Pop. How many licks to get to the center? Well, to get to the end of the ice cream cone, they say 50 licks.
Nice. Somebody actually got paid to do that.
I guess, yeah.
So I'm going to do one more for you. I don't think we'll do the soup because it's not what we're doing, you guys. We're just trying to show you there are things out there that we're going to do on this new segment. This is just one because we wanted to try it. We're trying it with our new cameras. Deanne's going to actually demo something after me, and we're not even in the same house. So we're just trying some stuff. You guys are here for us. I want to try to get you some information. I saw something about how to make like the best paper airplane. just a lot of stuff. So we're going to do all that stuff through this new segment. Today, it's just about the Vitamix and ice cream because it's so freaking hot outside. And you don't have to turn anything on except for your Vitamix. You don't have to chop anything. You just throw it all in there and you're good. This one is totally off the books. It is not on any Vitamix cookbook or anything like that. It's something I saw one of our demonstrators do. And I, of course, said, oh, that's nice. And then I went and did it at my demos like it was the very first time and told everybody I made it up. So that's what you do. It's very competitive in Vitamix, by the way. I think it might. There it is. So we're going to take our avocado again. Come out. I don't have all the right tools for this anymore. I wish I did. I'm going to go get a spoon. I think it'll be easier.
Yeah. So for the rest of you out there, did you know that it takes 12 gallons of milk to make 1 gallon of ice cream? That seems inefficient. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I know.
What is it? It must evaporate or something. I don't know. All right. So we're going to do half an avocado. Now, because I don't do sugar and stuff right now, I would probably be using Lily's chocolate chips. I don't know if you know about these. They're no sugar and stuff like that.
Yeah.
People might
really good stevia chocolate bar too.
Yeah, I have every flavor of this. So you can have, gosh, what was it? Like, oh, I can't even remember now. The chocolate chips, it's something like you can have 28 chocolate chips for like a carb.
Yeah.
So that's my snack. That's what I would eat. So these just happen to be peanut butter. We're not using those today. So we're going to use the fat stuff.
But where did you get those? Because I've not
You can buy Lily's at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they had every flavor in the baking area.
Okay. I've only gone to Sprouts and seen them there, but I'll go.
Oh yeah, no, go to Walmart. They carry a lot of keto stuff and everything.
I did, Janice. I gave you permission to eat ice cream every day in July, and I am going to give you some examples of how to get that ice cream in every day.
That's awesome. All right, chocolate chips. We're using dark chocolate chips.
Those are healthy for you. You know, they have antioxidants.
Have I told you what we're making yet?
No. Doesn't matter. It's more avocado and chocolate.
We're making an avocado chocolate chip shake.
All righty.
Tiny bit more creamer. Once again, if you just came in the room, you don't have to use full fat stuff. You can use almond milk. You can use oat milk. You can use any of that stuff. It's all about what you want to flavor it with. So if you want to stay healthy, this is easy to do. You just have to decide what it is that you want to throw it in, okay? Yeah. So because I'm not eating all of this, I can throw all this stuff in. So I'm just doing a little bit. Like I said, cover the blade. That's a good measurement, by the way, you guys. If you ever want to do like liquids and stuff like that. Michelle came in. Yeah, Michelle bought a Vitamix from me. I think there's probably about 10 of my friends that bought Vitamix from me when I was demoing. So that's okay. You can totally watch it later, Michelle. We'll make sure you get all the recipes.
Yeah.
So avocado, chocolate chips, a little bit of creamer, and then my ice that's melting really quick today. It was funny setting this all up. I was like, oh, I should have a bucket of water next to me. I should have a trash can next to me. I should have all of that stuff next to me.
Like literally a Vitamix demo.
And then I went, there's a reason why I quit Vitamix. So the product I stand behind, you guys, I totally stand behind Vitamix. I stand behind what it does. I actually was one of the #1 reps in San Diego at one point. 2 of the really good girls happened to be in other countries doing it. But the reason why I actually got a lot of people to buy from me was because I was honest and I was chubby. I mean, if you go to a Costco and you watch these guys demonstrate, they're good looking guys, tall, can really talk their tongue, tell you about the micronutrients and every piece of spinach and, all of this. When I was at Costco, I looked at the people that were standing out there in the audience and I kind of judged my demo based on who was watching. And a lot of the time it was your mother of 2 or your, housewife that was at home or the working mom that, was running back and forth. That if you actually started talking about nutrients and weight loss and all of that, you'd lose them. They'd be like, yeah, that's just another thing on the shelf, right? So I was honest and say, I might not be the thinnest, I might not be the smallest, but you know what? I'm healthy on the inside. I have all my vegetables. My Vitamix does everything for me. And I sold a ton of them because of that reason. I just didn't like doing the demos at Costco because I didn't really like the little kids and everybody all coming and grabbing my cups and making my stuff fall over and running, rushing and then not buying anything. So after a while, it got a little, the long 12-hour days, because it was only 12 hours. You had no choice, was a lot. So, but the Vitamix machine is amazing, you guys. It is amazing what you can do with it. So once again, we're making an avocado chocolate chip shake. This is amazing. On your lid. What do we do, Jan? We always start at 1, right?
Always.
Always. Turn your machine on. Start at 1. Go to 10. Go to high. Mix it up. About 45 seconds. That's what you hear. Right there. Take it down from high. Take it from 10 to 1. And turn the darn thing off. My neighbors, I'm glad, are only goats, some horses over there, and a cow, so I'm good. So, take this off. This shake I made by mistake at one of the demos, and everybody kept asking me for the recipe, and I got in trouble because we don't demo this one. Look how thick that is, you guys. That's amazing. So remember, all that was in this is an avocado, which are your healthy omega fats. Some chocolate chips. I obviously would use sugar-free chocolate chips or something else besides what I use today. But for demo purposes, I went ahead and used the regular dark chocolate. Don't have my little spatula, but we're doing this just like this. Woo! The funny thing about this is it's so creamy. And remember, I didn't even make a full jar or full glass. It's so creamy that you still don't taste the avocado. It looks like ice cream. It's not even melting like right now in front of all these lights and stuff. But the little pieces of chocolate chip in here make you think you're eating. And this would even be better if you threw a little bit of mint in there and you made this a mint chocolate chip shake.
Yep.
So good. Oh, Janice wants to know how many chips. A handful. Everything is a handful. Yeah. Don't make Vitamix harder than it is. Handful of ice, handful of spinach, half an avocado. I'm sorry, you have to cut something. But when you do the soups and things like that, you throw in a handful of carrots. You throw a handful of onion. You throw all that stuff in there. Don't chop anything. Throw it all in there. I was going to make the soup, but we'll make that another time. I was going to show you that you don't even have to cut off the end of the onion. The little strings. When you're doing garlic, throw in the whole clove. Don't clip it. Don't crush it. Don't do anything. Just throw it in there. The Vitamix will take care of it for you.
Yep.
So on this one, chocolate chip with avocado, a little bit of creamer, and the crunch is amazing.
Yeah.
This one is the one that I just love that I made it by mistake. You have a question?
No, but I have some facts. So did you know that in the United States, the ice cream industry is over $21 billion?
Is that why we're all chubby?
Mm-hmm. I'm afraid
That's terrible.
So. Probably all happens in July too. So.
Oh yeah.
All right. So here's the deal on sorbets and sherbet and gelato and frozen custard and froyo. So sorbet is an ice cream that is non-dairy, adds no dairy to it. Okay. A sherbet is basically sorbet and ice cream mixed. So it's a little bit of dairy, but not quite as much as regular ice cream.
Okay.
Gelato, the word gelato means ice cream in Italian. Yeah. But it's a custard-based ice cream, so it contains less milk fat, and it's served at a slightly higher temperature, so it's softer and smoother, and it gives it a glossier finish.
So why does everybody like gelato? I mean, it's supposed to be like the high-end thing to go eat.
Because of the creaminess of it.
Okay.
Yeah. It does taste different than ice cream.
I don't know if anybody knows, I haven't had ice cream in I don't know how long. I'll have sorbet. But now that I make stuff still in my Vitamix when it's, 100 degrees outside, I find that the sweetness, like this right here, it probably has a little too many carbs for me just because of the creamer. But other than that, the chocolate chips would have been the low fat stuff. It would have been perfect. So things that you could do in your Vitamix, you guys, that's why we're here today, just to show you that there's things that you can do that you didn't know you can do. You can chop, you can make ice cream, you can make soup, you can do all that. And Deanne has something coming up I think is going to make everybody happy because everybody likes homemade dressings.
Yeah.
So you want to do that?
Yeah, I can do it.
Sorry, as I swallow down my food here, you guys. All right, we're going to go over to Deanne's machine now. Can you hear me now? Oh, Deanne, I think you need to unmute one of them. Can you hear me? Hello? Well, there's her Vitamix, everybody. I told you you guys were all testing for us. There you go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead and turn off your other one. I'll turn it off for you. There we go. Now,
all right, how's that?
Perfect.
Okay. All right, so here I am. Oh boy, that's a lot of noise. Hang on.
You could just turn it off. There you go.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, how's that? Yay. All right, so today I'm going to make ranch. So when I did the Whole30, we weren't able to eat anything that was processed. So you can't do any ranch dressings. You can't, nothing from a container. And then after we were done with the Whole30, I actually was like, you know what? I don't want the preservatives anyway. So I just started doing my own ranch all the time. Okay.
Hey, Deanne, can you turn off your other computer?
Say again?
Can you turn off your other computer?
Sure. How's that? Oh, it's still doing
have feedback. I'm not quite sure why.
Okay, now, how's that?
Talk again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but see that echo? Just turn off your computer completely.
How's that?
Come on over. Talk. Can you hear me now? Thanks for being patient, you guys. That's why we're doing this one, just to make sure that we get our cameras and stuff set up for more demos. We are really just trying to see what we can do with more camera systems in the house. Obviously, I have my little section. She has hers. I think she's turning off her computer right now. Deanne, are you there? I'll just talk. All right. I'll eat my ice cream. So we did a banana freeze, a mock pistachio ice cream. I guess don't call it ice cream, call it a sorbet. We did an avocado chocolate chip shake. And I'm probably, when Deanne's done, we're going to make one more. I'm going to make an orange sickle that most people know. Remember those orange sickles you used to eat on a popsicle? Orange on the outside and the cream on the inside. It's amazing. But, hey, Deanne, you there? All right. Maybe I'll make it now. Deanne, echo. There's crickets. Ooh, crickets in a Vitamix would be good. Deanne? Deanne, are you there? Hello? Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, where'd you go? The whole world's waiting for you.
No, my computer shut down and I couldn't get anything to work here. So
all right, so
I never get that on my computer, just so you're aware. All right.
So just talk
I'm on my phone now. So when I make ranch, I start with 2 eggs. Ooh, this one's wobbly.
Okay.
Okay. So I crack the 2 eggs in. Essentially what I'm making right now is mayonnaise to start.
Okay.
So you do a mayonnaise base. So here's the nice thing about making ranch is you can make mayonnaise, and then if you want to just use it as mayo, then you're fine. Otherwise, you continue on the process and you make ranch. So what I use is avocado oil, because it's healthier, and it's a lighter oil than extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
So I do about a half a cup to start. And just pour that in. And then this is when the noise starts.
Dan, you know that we could tell everybody too. If you guys didn't want to use a measuring cup, you can actually use the actual measurements on the side of the Vitamix. So if you guys wanted to do that too.
A million years. And the entire time I've never done that.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're at 1. We're turning it on. Let's get those eggs emulsifying.
Okay.
You can see it's already getting really thick, right? So I don't go much higher than 2 or 3, and you just drizzle the oil in. And if you go really slow, it'll get really thick.
So no, just dumping it all in at one time.
Yeah, that's kind of a train wreck. I would not recommend doing that. I go a little bit higher as I go. I don't ever go higher than really 4 with when I'm making ranch.
Okay.
Because then it'll start to spin so fast that it thickens up so quickly, and then you have to burp it. You have to pop the bubble.
Yeah. You guys never thought pouring oil into a Vitamix was so exciting, did you? This is what we do for you people.
Yes. When I get to about here, I just dump it in. It's fine.
Nice. And it's still going.
Yep. All right. So now you need your seasonings. Now, when I make it, I like to do spicy ranch. So I have my own Thai seasoning that I made up. Just ignore the label. I made my own Thai seasoning. And I don't usually measure a lot of this stuff. I just throw it in.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones I do, but the spicy I don't.
Okay.
All right. And then you do a teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay. And then, what is this? It's so small. 1/8 of a teaspoon of mustard, ground mustard.
So not wet mustard, dry mustard.
Dry mustard, yep. And then I use parsley and I use dill.
Okay.
The difference is I make my own parsley. So if you look in there, it's really green. I grow it in my garden and then I dehydrate it, and I use my own.
Sure, you grow that parsley in your garden.
Parsley.
Sure, it's parsley.
I usually use a couple of teaspoons of that. Oh, that doesn't fit that. What are you doing? And then the dill, I usually go a little bit less than the parsley because it's overpowering and it can be really dilly.
Dan, can you speak up and tell us how much you put in there again?
Yes, I do 2 tablespoons of parsley and 1 tablespoon of dill.
Okay.
And then I know I'm missing something, and I don't know why, but I feel like I am. But I'm sure it's going to taste great.
Salt, pepper? No.
Oh, yes, salt. Thank you. There it is. You always need salt.
I cook all the time. We have to have salt.
Little Himalayan pink. All right, so now because you're making mustard, you need an acid. So you can use lemon juice. You can use apple cider vinegar. You can use any type of vinegar. I use red wine vinegar.
Nice.
And I do 2 teaspoons of that.
Is that a tablespoon?
Yep. 2 of those. And then just to add the zest, I add a little Valentina. Ooh, did you see that?
What is Valentina?
It's like Tapatio. It's a spicy Mexican salsa.
So you're making a spicy ranch.
Oh, I always do spicy ranch, yeah.
Okay.
All right. And then you just lift the lid. Okay. Dump all that in. And just give it another couple seconds. Burp it.
Yum.
If you look in there, take the lid off. Hello.
Oh,
That is
yeah.
spicy. I mean, it's still got a little bit of the red wine vinegar that needs to get mixed up, but man, you put that on your potatoes, you make French fries, you make salad dressing, you put it on your salad. I mean,
I was just asking about French fries. That I would dip it in that and eat it all day.
Totally. I mean, use it on everything.
I have a couple little facts for you that Americans consume salad dressing 38 times a year, which I thought was kind of funny. Only 38 when we know some people eat salads like, a couple times a week. But ranch is consumed 15 times out of that 38. So whether it's salad or, like you just said, French fries.
Yep.
Do you know what number 2 is?
Of the types of salad dressings that people
types
use?
of salad dressings. What number 2 is?
Blue cheese.
Huh?
Blue cheese.
I couldn't hear you.
Blue cheese?
No, not blue cheese. It's Italian. Italian dressing is the number 2. So yeah, the ranch and then Italian dressing. Ranch, believe it or not, and I think everybody knew this. We'll just get a couple facts here. Ranch was actually invented by a cowboy and his wife that moved to California and opened Hidden Valley Ranch. And they actually were the first ones to bottle it and sell it. So funny thing is too, is in 1972, they sold the name to Clorox.
Ew.
The company Clorox bought the name for $8 million in 1972. That's a lot of money in 1972, first of all. But for the company Clorox to think that they were going to get into the salad dressing market is amazing, because them, Kraft, there was the other one, somebody else, all took over, and now it's like 4 companies that run almost all the ranches and stuff that are around. So I thought that was kind of cool. Let's see it.
All right, so here's your ranch dressing. Sorry, it's very messy, but this will last in your fridge for about a week.
Okay.
If you don't, we eat it in a couple of days.
When you walk away, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say? You eat it what?
We eat it in a few days. So it doesn't last long in our fridge, but it will last for up to a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
That's how you make ranch. Now, if you just do the mayo, you just don't add any of the seasonings, and you can just use that. I mean, literally mayonnaise is just eggs and oil and a little bit of mustard and a little bit of whatever, any type of acid, lemon juice, any type of. I always, if I'm making mayonnaise, I use lemon because it's less offensive than some of the vinegars.
Right. And the acid will cut through the thickness and stuff like that too. Jules says, I'm a balsamic and oil kind of person. I often buy bagged salad kits and throw away the dressings that come with it. Absolutely. First of all, that would throw me way out of my weight watching with all the salad dressings that are in there. You have no idea because they don't list it. They don't list what's on this in the salad dressing. So perfect. You know what?
Yeah.
Do you have anything else you want to say about ranch dressing?
Not that I can think of.
It was just a really quick show today, you guys. We just are trying out some stuff. I know it wasn't one of our normal shows, but we're going to get better at this. We're going to get better at our camera systems. I thank the viewers because I have 100 and something likes, I think, on the page that you guys are following. So hit that follow button if you haven't yet, which means that you guys want to see more. So we want to show you more. We want to get in there and do stuff. I want to thank Kelly and a couple of the other people that support my channel, and I in turn support their channel. So if you want me to support your channel, you guys have anything out there or support your brand, that's what we can do for you. So with that, I think we're done. Deanne, do you have any last minute words?
No.
If you guys need any of the recipes, let us know. We also have other recipes. So if you want to ask me a question about the soup, or you want to ask me about the ice creams or sorbets, or want to ask Deanne about her mayonnaise and ranches and all the stuff that she makes, just ask. Just go ahead and put it in the comments and we'll read them and we'll get there. So thanks, everybody. Again, short show tonight. We're just trying something out, and thanks for being a part of it and being there with us. Bye, everybody.